Hello, my name is Amy Snow. I'm the Assistive Technology Instructional Specialist for the Wisconsin Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired. Today I want to show you the MirrorPad Pro. Actually, this is the Plus unit, not the Pro unit. So I'm going to really quick just go through unboxing it for you for this video, and then in the next one, we'll talk a little bit more about some of the features and look at the buttons. So in this one, I'm just going to unbox it. This is how you'll get it if you borrow it from our loan program, which is probably how you even got to see this video in the first place. So I'm just going to pull it out. It's a really nice unit. The screen size is about 17-ish inches or so. But what's interesting about it, and I'm going to show you a little bit once we get it out, that has a really interesting design. So the first thing you may or may not have when you borrow this unit is there's some cellophane holding these two pieces of styrofoam together. So I'm going to just uncover those and open the styrofoam. I'm just going to take this and move it aside. Also, it comes with, and this is going to become important, this is the user guide. It has the ever-present screen wiping cloth in here, but it also has some pads. I'm going to show you the reason for those in just a minute, because this is why I'm kind of doing this video, because the rest of it you can kind of figure out on your own. So the first thing that we will counter is this box. This has the charging cord in it, which is thankfully very nicely labeled. It says Book XL or Mirror, so that's letting us know that this cord will work on the Cloverbook XL or on the MirrorPad devices. So that's kind of nice. It comes pre-labeled. So we're just going to move it over. In this box also, I'm just going to point out there's a smaller white box, and in that smaller white box are two cords. One is a light sort of blue, and one is a sort of a light green. And these are designed for your iPad or your Android phone to be connected to the mirroring portion of this device, hence the name MirrorPad. And we'll talk a little bit about that. But these are the two cords. Visually, they're very difficult to tell apart. I think the colors are a little close, but that's just me. So we'll just put them back in the box just for now, because we're not going to use them at the moment. So you'll see that here's the device, and I'm just going to move the box over and sort of out of our way. I'm going to pick up the device and just kind of pick it up and move it out of this styrofoam container. And then move the styrofoam container over to the side as well as the charging cord, because this has a full charge right now in preparation for this demonstration. So it comes this way, and here's what it comes with. It comes with this, it's a very small, it looks kind of funky. It looks like a disc, and it has an attachment arm on it. So if you look at your user guide, it will tell you that this attaches to the base. But for right now, I'm just going to remove this screen protector. It's a very nice thick screen protector for shipping and transport. So if you're borrowing it, this is not disposable packaging. You should be able to tell by feeling it, but just so you know. And there's also a protector on the distance camera that folds up from the back. If you are familiar with the Cloverbook models, it's a very similar type of distance camera. It looks like a tube that sticks out, and it folds back in back of the MirrorPad screen. And I'm just going to put that right over here to the side. And we're going to talk a little bit about this stabilizing thing. So as you can see from the base is not super wide. And I think that has been maybe a feedback thing or with the company, which is completely understandable. If you have a student that's, this is a touch screen, so if they're touching on it, it could potentially move backwards. This connects to the handle to the side, and you slide it on from the side, and just kind of, it is a snug fit, but that's deliberate. So this gives a little bit more space for if you're to give you a little bit more stability. Another thing that I'm just going to show you is, I'm going to take it off again. This is designed to be a sticky So if you take off this protective coating, this is sticky. So if you put it back on the unit with the adhesive available, it will help kind of hold that unit in place a little bit better. And I'm going to take it off again to just show you that, number one, it's not easy to get off. So it does have like a little peeling thing to kind of help you remove it. But it also, wow, this really does stick. I'm not gonna lie, see? And when you remove it, obviously be careful it doesn't pitch forward like it almost did on me. So be cognizant of that. But also, because it is such a tight fit, this top part, it twists, and that allows it to come up a little bit more or come down a little bit more. It gives you just a little bit of like maybe a quarter of an inch kind of room. If you need some extra adhesive, if you don't have if you're not putting this on a flat surface, that's what comes in this packet with the user guide. And there's a couple of them. There's like 4 of them actually. And you have 2 that are, I thought 2, but maybe it's not that many. But yeah, there's a few that are like this black, and then there's this clear one. And this is designed to, if you need it to stick to your table, like you really need it to stay in one place, not permanently, but semi-permanently, this will allow for that, to give you a little more stability. And there are 4 in here, so I did find the other 2. They just were kind of stuck in between the pages. So you have 2 clear ones, 2 black ones, and there are directions. There's a whole guide on how to put together the stabilization element right in the packet. Front, back, really good directions. So that's helpful. So that's the unboxing of the unit. So in the next video, we'll take a look at the controls.